how you doing? Welcome to this week's vlog. It's Wednesday currently, getting a late start to this week's vlog, not because I forgot to vlog for once, because normally when I start halfway through the week is because I just forgot to intro. This time is just because I'm not really in the middle of anything. Well, I am, but I'm still reading Empire of Sand by Tasha Suri, which is for Backless Bash, so I'm not talking about it here. But aside from that, I haven't really read anything. So I just haven't had much to say. I've been focusing on trying to finish Empire of Sand, so I didn't want to start anything new. Actually, that's a blatant lie. Yesterday and today I finished a really short novella called, what's it called? The Rainfall Market, I think, by Yeong-Gwan, I think. It's translated from Korean. I forget who the translator is though, my bad, but there is a picture here so you can see. It was a really short novella. It was like 200 pages, so I listened to the audiobook in about 2 hours or so, and it was fine. I don't know. I gave it a 2.5 star. It was just kind of okay. I liked the world. Some of the characters were pretty good, but otherwise it was pretty mid. I found the plot to be really meandering and just didn't really make a lot of sense. Similar how I felt to Water Moon that I read a couple of weeks ago, where it was just like things were happening in the plot just for the sake of something cool happening. You know what I mean? Where it just felt like I could really picture the author just sitting down and like mapping out this plot. So it was not immersive at all, but I felt like it was trying to be immersive and it was not successful for me. So I didn't love this one, but it was a short read, so whatever. But yeah, aside from that, I'm not reading anything else currently. Tonight, I'm planning on finishing Empire of Sand. I'm doing a tandem read with the audiobook and the ebook, and I have less than an hour left. So definitely going to get that done tonight. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna read next, but I'll pick something. Who knows what it'll be. I do have The Faithless Hawk by Margaret Owen out right now at the library, so I should start that one, but I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for it right now. So I'm in the mood for more light, fun stuff, so I'm not sure. I'm not slumping, but I'm kind of feeling like I'm coming into a slump, you know? I've had a crazy reading month. I've read so much this month. I think 17 books so far, and it's only the 23rd right now, so I've read a lot and I'm kind of feeling burnt out. So I have some Star Trek going right now. I washed all of my bedding today. I had therapy today. I went to the gym today. Also, I went on a first date and I had a really fun time. We went to a vegan Mexican restaurant and then walked around the waterfront and just chatted. And yeah, it was very fun. And I had a very good time. Very busy day today, so I haven't really done any reading or like thought about what I'm gonna pick up next. I'll find something. Maybe a romance. I don't know. We'll see. I'm in the mood for like springtime reads because the weather is finally nice, so I want to try and read like some light fluffy things. I love fairy books in springtime, so maybe I'll pick another fairy book. I've already read 2 fairy books this month though, so maybe not, but maybe we'll see. Maybe like a piratey book. I like pirates. Well, pirates are more summertime. I don't know. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I'll focus on finishing the one that I'm currently reading, and then I'll go from there. I'm not going to be starting anything new tonight, so there's no point in me trying to figure it out right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to finish this episode of Star Trek and then go finish Empire of Sand and probably go to bed. I'm very tired. It's a tiring day. It was a good day. Very good day. But it's physically tiring because of the gym, emotionally tiring because of therapy, and then socially tiring because of being on a date, which again was a great time, but we were talking for like 3 hours straight, so my social battery is very drained. So I have a little bit of a headache, so yeah, I'm just gonna finish my show and then chill for the rest of the night. So I'll figure out reading stuff tomorrow and let you guys know once I figure it out. Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. This week has felt so long. Can you stay? Don't move. Thank you. My boss came for a visit to my store yesterday to give us our like audit kind of thing. And he gave us, hi Tony. Hi buddy. And he gave us a bunch of like tips for how to like better merchandise things. So we've been doing that the last 2 days. It's been a lot of heavy lifting. I'm very tired. My body hurts, but worth it. The store is looking lovely. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about work. I have a little gender affirming haul today. I really don't like buying new clothes until my old ones are not wearable anymore, which means that a lot of my clothes are still very feminine, and I don't really feel good wearing feminine clothes right now. I'm trans masculine, but still non-binary. I'm not a man, so I don't want to like dress fully masculine, but these days I feel a lot more comfortable being perceived as masculine. So I really wanted to just treat myself a little bit and get some new men's clothes for the summertime. So I did that. I went with the intention of just getting like pants for work. This is perfect for raves, and ended up with a bunch of summer clothes as well, so my bad. But I'll start with the non-clothing items. I got these bags. Look how cool this is. It's a little fanny pack. It's clear. I love the color, and this one is just a plain black one, but it was buy one get one free, so I got both. I have a pair of platform boots that is this exact pearlescent, iridescent, whatever it's called thing. Tony is really involved back here. Hi, buddy. Buddy, what's wrong? What's the matter? Anyways, I have a pair of boots that's this exact thing, so it matches it perfectly, and my fanny pack that I normally bring to raves is busted, so it was time for a new one anyways. And this one is just good to have something basic, and it was free, so I couldn't say no to that. For some clothing stuff, the men's section had a pair of pink sweatpants. They definitely don't look pink on camera, but they are pink and they're very soft and I like them a lot. They had a matching sweater, but they did not have my size, so this will do. I've been buying quite a few sweatpants recently. I don't normally wear them, but they're very cozy for around the house, and I've also been going to the gym more often, so it's good to have stuff that I can wear to the gym. I got a pair of like really dark green shorts that'll be nice and good for summertime. All of my shorts that I currently have are like really tight fitting women's shorts that are like the thinnest possible fake denim. They're so tight that if they were full length pants, they would have been skinny jeans, and I'm really over skinny jeans right now, which I never thought that I would say ever in my life. I was dead set on the fact that I would wear skinny jeans for as long as I live, and now I kind of hate them. So that's interesting how that's changed very dramatically recently. But these are like a nice loose fits. Love the color, they're very cute, so they're comfy, they don't ride up, which I love. I got thick thighs and a big old booty, so finding loose fitting shorts that don't just immediately get sucked up is difficult. What a sound effect that was. I'm leaving that in there. I'm sorry for all of your ears. And then I also got this cool pair of jean shorts. These are like the skater jeans of my teenage dreams. I really wanted to be this dude as a teenager, like these with like the Vans and a skateboard and the snapback hat that's on backwards, you know what I mean, like that vibe. That's very much this, and I'm embracing that because my new roommate recently gave me a pair of black and gray checkered Vans, which is just, the vibe is perfect. I couldn't not get these. And again, they fit great, they don't ride up. Finally figuring out my size in men's clothing. And then I did at least get something for work. The same green ones I got in black, just nice and simple. Nice to have a pair of shorts to wear to work and not have to be in dress pants all the time. And again, all of my other work pants are all women's clothes, so this will be great to be able to feel more comfortable in the workplace. And then the last two things, I got this funky pair of swim trunks and this cute green whatever foliage, I can't think of the right word, but foliage works. Fun foliage green swim trunks, and the best part, there's a matching shirt. How cute is that? So now I have matching thing. I'm gonna be that person on the beach with my matching swim trunk and whatever this type of shirt is called. Button up? I don't know. I don't know the names of men's clothes. But yeah, those are all the things. I'm very happy with this little haul. I definitely needed to treat myself just like a little bit because I'm getting real sick of wearing nothing but women's clothes all the time and constantly feeling uncomfortable in my own skin. So yay. Plus, like, now that I've been on T for a bit more than a year, people are starting to see me as male on the street, which is really nice. I'm being called sir. Tony has a lot of opinions today, right? I'm being called sir a lot and buddy. I've gotten boss once. That was great. So I feel like now when I'm wearing women's clothes, I'm getting some weird like double take looks from people where it's like, why is that dude wearing like women's shirts, you know? Which doesn't really matter. I don't really care if people view me however they want to, but just for the sake of being comfortable, if I'm going to be seen as male, then I would rather not get those double take looks because that can be kind of uncomfortable. Tony, what are you doing, buddy? Anyways, that's that on that. reading updates. So between yesterday and this morning, I ended up reading Chlorine by, ooh, is it Jade Song, I think is the name. This one is, I'm not really sure on the age category because it follows a teenage girl, but like the narrator sounds like it's her talking about her past life. So I'm not really sure the age range. Either way, it's a horror novel, has lots of trigger warnings to it, and it was pretty gross in a lot of ways, like lots of body horror. I normally can't handle body horror, but I'd heard amazing things about this book, so I wanted to give it a go, and I did very much enjoy it. So the narrator is telling the reader of when she was on the high school swim team. The narrator talks as though she's currently a mermaid, like living in the ocean, and it's like how she got to that point. I don't want to give too much away, but some things happen in this book that was very gross and very graphic and very bloody. And it was really cool, actually. I normally can't do body horror, but this time actually really worked for me. I was able to handle it, and it was a cool book. I gave it a 4-star. Really didn't know what to expect from this book going into it, but it was a great time. I kind of wish that it was a bit longer sometimes. I would have liked to explore more relationships between the main character and some other people, especially her family. I feel like we didn't get a whole lot about her and her mom. Like, we got some things, but not as much as I would have liked to. And yeah, just like a little bit more in depth on what all was going on. You know, that would have been great. But as is, still a fantastic book, and yeah, 4 stars for that one. And then I left it over there, but I'm currently reading The Archived by VE Schwab for Backlist Bash. I'm not going to talk about it here, but I am reading it right now. So I'm gonna have to start another audiobook tonight, but I'm not really sure what. Maybe I'll wait to pick one until tomorrow. I haven't watched The Last of Us in a good few days. Maybe like a week was the last time that I watched an episode. So tonight, maybe I'm just kind of feeling binge watching TV shows. That might be the vibe. We'll see. But, oh, actually, I just realized my audiobook hold for, what's it called? White Tears, Brown Scars, I think it's called. Just came in from my library. So I might start that while I make dinner. I've heard amazing things about this one, so I can't wait to get to it. Is it poetry? It might be poetry. I forget. Either way, I will find out tonight. But anyways, I've been talking for 13 minutes now, so I'm gonna go make dinner. It's like almost 8 o'clock. I went shopping right after work, so I haven't had dinner yet. I like just came home and sat down to film this immediately while I still had some sunlight. But I'm very hungry. So dinner, The Last of Us, might start that book on feminism. We'll see how the vibe goes, but I will let you know either way. Happy Sunday. I have not done a lot of reading this week, so I don't actually have a lot to say, to be honest. I feel like this vlog is going to be very short. I also haven't done much this week in general, so I did start that nonfiction book, White Tears, Brown Scars. I might pause it just for the time being. I was just doing the audiobook for it, but I would like to do the audiobook and ebook at the same time. That way I can pay attention to it better. Tony just climbed onto my back. Can I help you? I'm really not in a headspace for like a more heavy topic right now. I just want all of the light and fluffy things and all that good stuff. Sorry, Tony is being really cute right now. I'm so distracted right now. Oh my god. What was I just talking about? I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm just too mentally tired for heavy topics right now. So I'm gonna pause that one, come back to it later. But in the meantime, I'm reading Done and Dusted by Lyla Sage. It's the first book in the, I actually don't even know what it's called, to be honest. Cowboy romance books. They're fun, having a good time with it. I don't like this one as much. I'm kind of glad that I started with book 3. If I had started with book 1, I definitely wouldn't have continued. I mean, it's fine. I don't dislike it. It's just kind of cringy in some ways. Definitely not as good as book 3 was, but still having an okay time with it. Yeah, that's really all that I've been doing. I've been watching The Last of Us quite a lot. I just finished season 1 last night, and I'm so mad. I got a spoiler for season 2, episode 2. And I'm so angry about it. I've been trying so hard to avoid spoilers, and I think I got a really big one. I'm not positive. I scrolled away as fast as I could, so maybe I misread it, but I don't think I did. And yeah, I'm scared. So I think that's gonna be my plan tonight, is to watch episodes 1 and 2 of the new season. This is such a good show. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. And of course, I'm obsessed with Pedro Pascal. Completely in love with this man. The acting is incredible. The characters are fantastic. The setting is cool. It's creepy as fuck. It's so well made. I am loving it. I can't wait to get caught up and be able to watch it weekly as the episodes are airing. But aside from that, I don't really know what I'm doing for the rest of the day. I had a staff meeting today, and then I went out for coffee with my friend. and I've just been kind of chilling since, well, actually not really. I've been very productive today. I don't know if you can see it from here, got a new chair the other day. My friend was giving it away, so I went and picked it up, and now it's in my room, but it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's massive. So I've had to rearrange some stuff, and while I was at it, I figured I might as well do some organizing and like clearing out some things that I don't use anymore. So I've done a whole bunch of organizing today and posted a whole bunch of stuff for sale on Facebook Marketplace I'm trying to get rid of. The chair is currently a disaster. I just have stuff piled all over it, but I'll get there slowly but surely. Tony is very confused by the smell of my friend's cats. He is not having a good time. Right, buddy? Hi, you. But yeah, I've been doing that today. Hi, buddy. I don't think you can see him in frame, but he's just sitting there like tapping at my arm for pets. I'm so distracted right now. I am not able to focus at all. So I'm gonna go. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I'll probably wait until this evening to watch The Last of Us. So I think it's like 5:30 right now, so maybe I'll do some dinner soon and just kind of go from there. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling listless right now, I guess. I don't know. I haven't even touched, what was it called? The Archive by VE Schwab since the night that I picked it up. I'm kind of like not slumping, but I've done a lot of reading in the last couple weeks and I'm just wanting like a bit of a break, I think. I'm enjoying the things that I'm reading, but it's been a lot. So I'm just gonna enjoy some TV for a few days. I watched some Star Trek today. That was really nice. But anyways, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm doing for dinner and do some meal prep for work and that kind of thing. And I'll check in later on. Hopefully. Maybe. We'll see.